Asia, if you're traveling east, you can take the inner roads or the coastal roads. For me, it's a completely different world. For them, life's a beach.
Terengganu, one of those places that I find very difficult to understand. What with the weird dialect, the different cultural nuances, I find this place very interesting because it's got lots of beautiful sandy beaches, beautiful islands, windy roads, lots of oil refineries, most mosques per square kilometer, and I suppose maybe about 5 malls in total. But even though I find it hard to understand, I'll tell you what I do know is the food. Oh yes. It certainly is one of the richest states in the country, but the best part is it doesn't act like it. Deeply rooted in Islamic traditions, the stone engraving of 1414 was found right here, marking our belief in Islam. With a great respect for the sea, fishing, and anything that has to do with seafaring, Terengganu is a fantastic place to discover. And here, the adventure always starts at breakfast. Typically, breakfast in Terengganu is serious business. Variety is a must, and rice is essential. Of course, you can get this anywhere in Terengganu for breakfast, but dream with me. Imagine an ugly rock and a long line of people. There you will find the most beautiful morning meal. Can you feel the commerce in the air? It's like bustling, busy, and everybody's here to capture a taste of this nasi dagang. That's just it. It's almost tradition, it's almost a way of life because everybody here comes almost every day, if not every other day. The key here is abundance. Look at this beautiful tongkol that I have here. This is a huge piece of fish, but let's just take some ikan tongkol as well. Let's see how good the produce is. Oh, look at this. Look at this. These have quite a bit of rice with that as well. Here we go. So tongkol is a local fish, which is why they've been using this traditionally since time began when they started making nasi dagang. It's also a dry fish. However, don't let that fool you because it still packs a really strong fish taste, like a kind of like a mackerel or a tuna. I think it's part of that family, but it's so beautiful. And this gravy has been designed just to fit this ikan tongkol. And now what we have is perfection. This, in my opinion, is the perfect bite. You have some rice, you have some gravy, you have some acha, and you have a piece of chili. What's the story with the nasi dagang here, right? I'd say they have fresh ingredients, they serve it in abundance, and everybody sort of loves this area because Pantai Batu Buruk is so close by. It's like a family favorite. It's also central, so you can stop by before you go to work. This is not a touristic space. This is a space for the people of Terengganu, and if you want that flavor, come over here and try it out yourself. But Terengganu doesn't just do rice in abundance. They also do bread. I think it's fair to say that roti is Malaysia's second most important carb. We have an entire culture of people outdoing each other with how creative they can be in making the most bombastic, celebrated roti dish you can find in the market. From the condiments they use to the names they are given. And in Terengganu, this culture can get colorful like a cartoon. This joint quirkily calls itself a dinosaur nest. They even spelt it wrongly on purpose. This is something I probably will never understand. But the food is simple. They do bread. In fact, they have over 20 types of bread. Just so there's something for everyone. Are you seeing a pattern here? Rich in choice. Different carb, same modus operandi. This meal is scaring me because it's so big, it looks like a dinosaur. Speaking of which, this here is the most famous dish called the roti dinosaur. They even give you a little dinosaur to play with. I'm gonna start with the lamb. Look at this. Let's see how good the lamb is. They've done a lot of spice work, which really works. It's really interesting because it's not often that you eat roti canai with like lamb that's been, that's very Western in style. You mix it with a bit of curry, a bit of sambal, you wrap it up together with salad that's already been doused in mayonnaise, so you get that really nice and creamy thick thing. You put it in your mouth, you think it's not going to work, but it actually works. I'm going to do the more popular dish here, which is the roti dinosaur. I'm going to try it by itself first without any curry or any sambal. Wow, I am so impressed. That roti stays crispy and nice and moist on the inside. I can't put my finger on it. It's sweet, like it's tomatoey, there's a lot of onions in there. Its point of origin, is it Indian food, Malay food, Chinese food? It's kind of like somewhere in between. I'm not sure, but this is great stuff. This time I'm going to try the kebab. Chicken, chili padi, baked beans, mayonnaise, curry, and of course, some roti. So seemingly it's a kebab. I suppose you're supposed to wrap it up. But I'm just going to wrap a mini one up so I can savor the taste. In my mind, I'm like, how does this chicken work with baked beans, the most English thing in the world, mayonnaise, and curry? But when you wrap it up in a nice roti, it actually works. It's mind-boggling. I'm just going to try something sweet. So I'm going to push straight to my dessert. This here is a roti tissue, but it's not any normal roti tissue. This is like a tissue, and we all fall down in chocolate. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's got chocolate, it's got rice sprinkles. It's nice and thin. Roti tissue is done everywhere in the country. They do things differently. When you come here, you try it. It's delectable. It's very nice. When you come here, you will realize that actually you're seated underneath a bridge, and then these huge pillars, and it suddenly reminds me of like dinosaur legs. So it's as if there's a dinosaur above me, and those legs are just like the dinosaur standing on top of me while I'm eating it. I mean, this plus the environment, the family vibe, the little cute dinosaur that comes with it, I'd say if you're ever in Kuala Terengganu, make your way here to try it out.